Okay, guys, am I audible this time? Yes, great. Sorry for the technical issues. So as you can see, I am not Bamnet, but my name is Paulus. I am part of the organizers, the hackathon organizers, and I will be leading this week 1 recap and week 2 briefing session today. So can you guys see my screen? Great. Okay, so since this is, I think, the fourth briefing session that we will be having, right, including the quarterfinal briefings. So by now, I feel like you have come accustomed to our outline, but to give you a little bit recap, the session will go like this. So we will have the week 1 feedback first. You guys will be sharing how this week went, what you experienced, the challenge and risk you faced, and any experience you want to share. After that, we will be talking about the week 2 deliverables. So I will be giving you a brief explanation about what we expect during the week 2. And also Dagi will be giving you the last deliverable point, which is demo video. Dagi is our social media team member, and he will give you what we expect in this category. After that, we will tell you about the deadline for the week 2 delivery, and then we'll have our normal Q&A session. Okay, so without further ado, since time is going by, let's go to the week 1 feedback. So anyone wants to be the icebreaker here? Who wants to give us how the first week of the semifinals went? By a raise of hands. Okay, so I'm not seeing any hands. It will be much more fun if you guys voluntarily do this. So anyone? Okay, so I guess I have the list of people who are in this meeting here. So let's just start calling out names. I see Erika Livia. Erika, are you with us?
Yes.
Okay, Erika, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. So can you give us a little bit introduction about yourself, your team, your idea, and how the week went, the first week of the semifinals?
Yes. First of all, our project is as AI-powered safety app for women, and for the first week of the semifinals, we're focusing on mainly refining project ideas, and yes, that's all.
Okay, so any challenges you faced, maybe any unique experience that you can share with us?
Oh, for the moment, I think everything is okay. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Everything is going smoothly. So maybe a little bit reminder that I should give you guys is the semifinals, as you know, is 6 weeks, and this was done deliberately. As you remember, the quarterfinals was only 3 days, but this we extended the time to be 6 weeks. This is because we expect a project that is at a really good stage with something to show. So that's why we gave you this long time. So by the end of the 6th week, we will be expecting a fully functional project with at least the main features working. So we would like to remind you that to take this 6 weeks very seriously and to use your times effectively. So I just wanted to throw this reminder there. So let's continue to the next team. I see Ismail Kiprop. Are you with us?
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you doing, Ismail?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'm doing great as well. So can you give us a little bit briefing about your project and how the week went?
That's great. Okay, my name is Ismail Kiprop. I'm from Kenya. So we're working on a project called Climate Waivers. So the week has been good. Actually, we are working on refining our project more better, and also there's some few challenges that we have been facing up and there, but we thank God that everything is working well on our end.
Okay, great. Maybe
Yeah.
any exciting challenge that you have faced during this week? Anything you want to share with us that's a bit unique?
Sorry, I didn't get you well there.
Okay, maybe have you had a different experience, unexpected challenges during this week that you want to share with us?
At the moment, everything is working fine. Everything actually is working fine, and we are really working so hard on our end so that we can deliver something that is really working in real time.
Okay, glad to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's receive one additional feedback. Let me select a name here. I see Salim Tabet. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. Are you with us?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Overall, the week went good. We actually had to recruit more members, and yeah, in different for example, an AI engineer, a full stack developer, etc., to help us develop this project to its full potential. And we try to refine the idea and work on it and see try to solve the challenges we might face. And that's it, I think.
Okay, great. So maybe you want to share some of those challenges that you faced?
Yeah, it's actually technical challenges about our AI model, for example. So we're trying to look for alternatives eventually to, yeah.
Yeah, understood. So thank you all for sharing your feedbacks about the week one. Hopefully it went great for all of you guys and you have made progress on the project. So now let's get to the other agenda, which is the week two deliverables, the checkpoint deliverables. So again, to give you a little bit briefing about the timing, the week one checkpoint deadline, as you guys know, will be on August 4, which is on Sunday, right before midnight, East African time. So the checkpoint will be like a week after that, the deadline for the second checkpoint, which means it will be on August 11, right before midnight. So the things that we will be expecting during this deliverable is the first one will be the completed features. So basically the checkpoint you will receive from your coordinators has a dedicated section where you can fill out like the list of completed features that you have completed during that specific week, which is week two. So we want you to populate those features that you have completed in a great detail. As you can see in the examples, for example, you can say that we have integrated an AI model, and then you can say we have completed this or that endpoints. So the next thing that this checkpoint is going to have is the plans for the next week. So by plans for next week, we don't mean like for the coming week, which is week two, but for the week after that, which will be week three. So we want you to prepare a plan for the upcoming week three during week two. So, you know, the flow of work will be much more easier to navigate, and it will be easier for you guys like to know what you're going to do next. So the other thing that this checkpoint deliverable is going to have is the challenges and the risks. So we know that like in development, like there will be different challenges and risks you will be facing, right? For example, as our friend earlier said, he was facing challenges due to the model, right? So they're looking for alternatives to switch up. So this kind of issues you will be listing on the challenges and risks section of the checkpoint two. And other than that, we also want to hear about your mitigation plans. Here, we are not expecting like a complete bulletproof solution for the challenges and risks, but we expect some sort of development or the approaches that you have taken to solve the challenges and risks that they have faced. For example, in the example, you can see that they are like trying to adapt a modular approach to a system architecture, which is basically like not what they were trying to solve previously, like not what they were trying to take previously. Like this kind of things you will be listing out here. So these are the things that we'll be expecting. And the next will be like, this will be like the big news that we wanted to tell you guys. So we expect a demo video from you guys. More details here will be given to us by one of our social media team members, Dagam. So Dagam, if you are here with us, you can take the stage.
Okay, yes, Paul, I'm here. Thank you so much for the brief introduction. Hi, team. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Dagam, and I'm the social media manager here at A2SV. And yeah, on this session, I'm here to give you a brief description about what to expect on the demo video guide we will be discussing about some of the few things that we need to do. So Paul, if we could go to the next page. Okay. All right, so for the demo video, a total of 2 things are going to be expected from each team. So the first one is the team introduction, and the second one is the pitch video. So for the team introduction, you guys are like a total of this entire thing is going to be at a maximum of 8 minutes. That means, for example, let's say you have a team of 5 members. So if, Paul, if you could go to the next page, I can explain more. Yes, each team member introduces their name, their country, and their role in this project. And this should not take more than 30 seconds. So as I was saying earlier, if your team has 5 members, it is going to take around 2 minutes. So again, and then the pitch demonstration is going to take another 5 more. So it's going to be a total of less than 8 minutes, let's say. So each member will get a chance to introduce their name, their country, and their role in this project. So a good example for this is going to be, let's say, yeah, for example, me. My name is Dagmawi Yusuf, and yeah, Paul, if you could go to let's have a brief example. Yeah, my name is Dagmawi Yusuf, and I am from Ethiopia. And the name of my project is Rayteat, and my role in this project is a front-end developer. So this should not take you more than 30 seconds. Again, let's go to the next page. Okay, cool. So now here are some of the things that you should do and should not do. So the video should be, you guys should be like straight like in front of the camera. You guys should be in the middle, and the video you record should be above the waist. And as you can see, the lighting here, if we take away these elements, let's say this happens when there is a huge light behind you, that is not something that we need. If we take away that part, is that your face is going to be very clear, and you can have a headspace above your head. This is going to be very useful for us in social media as well. So this is how we want the format to be. So when you're shooting the videos, for your self-introduction, the visuals really matter. Choose a visually interesting background. Unlike me, like it shouldn't be plain white. I mean, we can play around with what we have, obviously, but it would be preferable if you guys have an interesting background. And then putting the camera in front of a light or a window. Let's say you have a window or some source of light ahead of you, and then that's where you should put your camera facing your camera. So the light directly strikes your face. That's how we want the camera placement to be. And clear audio is really important, like using a microphone that you guys have, like an external microphone for a better sound quality. It is a good thing to do, but if you don't have that as well, no worries. We can just use the regular microphone your mobile phone has, and you can try to record from there, but make sure that your voice is very audible. Make sure you're not speaking too fast. Things should be very clear, and they should be audible. And perfect framing, like you guys should be positioning your phone or your camera or whichever device you're using in a landscape mode, which means your phone turned sideways, horizontal, to fit our social media format. So this guideline has already been shared with you. I'm just trying to demonstrate what it is exactly that we need from you. Also, you can position your phone so that it's not close to you. Like you should be perfectly aligned with your frame, like I have suggested here on the slide. If you can see, it should be above your waist. We should be able to see, something above your waist, and there should be some headspace around here. So how I'm aligned right now may not be the most ideal, but at least it comes close to what we are looking for. So it should be something like this. Another thing to note down here is file naming when you're saving your video. Like it will be very, very helpful to stay organized. So you can just name your file with your full name and then hyphen your country. That would be very important to remain organized. In the video quality, you should use a good quality camera or a smartphone. You can borrow a friend, or if your phone is meets the standards, you can do that. Not mandatory per se, but it would be really, really good if you guys could somehow find a device that's capable of capturing good footage. And your background should be very quiet. Well, these are like pretty obvious things, but make sure to have those things in check. Paul, if you could go to the next slide, please. Thank you. Yes, and the last thing is camera positioning. So the last thing we need is to record from sideways and then you guys looking this way. This is not what we're looking forward to. And then another example is like this, right? My head up to the camera or like, yeah. So yeah, we do not want that. Like if you guys see me introducing myself like this, it's not going to turn out well, is it? Yeah, okay. So yeah, you guys should avoid the first two and just position your camera like straight ahead in front of yourself, just like this man is doing. But unlike him, your video should be above the waist. Let's say it shouldn't be higher. Just something like this should do the job. Paul, to the next page. And finally, here's a good example of what we are looking forward to. The quality, stuff like that, it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly like that, but at least when it comes to camera positioning, where your lighting is coming from, how your video should be aligned, as you guys can see. This is our communications strategy manager, Vanessa, and that's how she is positioned above the waist. She's looking directly straight to the camera. There is some headspace above her head, as you can see. Something for us to play around with. And then there is like a certain gap. She's right in the middle. So if you guys could follow these examples, you guys can definitely come up with a better video to shoot. And yeah, this is all we have. And for like for more, I'm pretty sure the community team and the organizing team will share the slides with you. And definitely the guidelines have already been sent and shared with you guys as I have heard. So yeah, so my name is Dagmar Yusuf again, social media manager from the social media team. Thank you for listening, guys. I believe this is what I have for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to raise them at any time or now as well.
So Dagi, I think yes, we have a
Can we
question.
move in the video? Oh, move around like this? I mean, yeah, why not? Yes, I mean, feel free to do so, definitely. Maybe you can feel free to use your hand gestures, but this is a brief self-introduction for 30 seconds. And can you show a sample of a good video to take? Okay, maybe let me use my PC here. Okay, as you guys can see here, the only problem is maybe we want a bit of height around here. But if you guys can see this, I feel like this could be a very good recording. But all you guys need to do is just maybe add a little more height to this. This is happening because I'm using my laptop camera. But if you're using your phone, feel free to adjust it however you want. I can try to get it a bit further away. So if it's something like this, I'm standing right in the middle of the video. There is some space between me, and then I have some headspace around me as well. And then I can start. My name is Dagmar Yusuf, and I am from Ethiopia. The name of my project is Rate, and in this project, I am a front-end developer. Thank you. So basically, this shouldn't take more than 30 seconds. It depends on how fast you guys speak. If you like speaking slowly, you can do so. But definitely, this is more or less what we expect you to do. But if you need a video demonstration, definitely we can record something and share with you guys through the coordinators and organizers. And thank you for your question. And yeah, you can feel free to move around, but it's 30 seconds. Like, you know, how much can you move around in 30 seconds? Like, my name is Dagam Yusuf, and I am. Yeah, you guys are not supposed to do that, but feel free to shoot the video however you guys want. Is every member of the team supposed to mention the project name when introducing themselves? Yes, you should mention your project name and your country. Please do not forget that. It wouldn't hurt. But what you guys can do as a good practice is to put pauses and gaps right between when you guys are saying something. For example, here is another example. My name is Dagmar Yusuf, and I am from Ethiopia. right? There's a little bit of a gap, like 1 second, for us to play around with the video. And then you can feel free to mention, why is Minta laughing? Stop laughing. Yeah, and then you can feel free to continue from there. My name is Dagma Yusuf, and I'm from Ethiopia. The name of my project is Raytit, and in this project, I am a front-end developer. You see, there's a bit of a gap, and you can feel free to include more information if you want, like however the flow comes. But these four are some things that you need to mention definitely. So that's pretty much it. So is there any other questions? Amine or mine, I can definitely send some sample of a good video. Okay, maybe I can be in the video myself, or I can send a very good example of a video of what we want. If all team members are going to mention the project name, it sounds repetitive to me. Yeah, definitely. We're not. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt to have it, would it? Like, definitely, those people could want those videos to be in social media, or we might need to process those videos for further um, for further actions. So definitely, it won't be repetitive. We won't be using it on. We will be using it on necessary platforms, but it wouldn't hurt to have, right? So definitely, let's have that. But if you guys are so against it, I mean, we can definitely have a conversation with the organizers, and maybe we can let that part go. But that's something we should definitely have. So yeah. Any other questions? Any other things you'd like to note down? Anything that was not clear so far? Is everything okay, team? All right. Cool. Cool. In that case, Paul, you can take the stage.
Okay, thank you, Dagi, for the fantastic presentation here. Okay, let's continue. I don't think we have much left. So you guys know your deliverables for the next week. You know that you should like fill out the checkpoint too, and also that you should prepare the demo video. Other than that, about the pitch video, is just like Dagi said. Here in the slides, you can find like different instruments that you can use during the video creation that will like make the video creation much more easier for you guys. Oh, okay, Dagi is raising his hand. Dagi, continue.
Yes, yes. I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention this part. I thought we were coming closer to the end. Definitely, these are some of the tools you guys and softwares you can use to edit your videos. CapCut is available for mobile applications and for computer, including web-based. So you guys can feel free to use one of these softwares. My recommendation for you would be CapCut because it's really easy to make necessary cuts. For example, if you're placing your camera like this and the video starts with your hands, and then when you're about to end the video, if you come closer to the screen, you can just feel free to crop out those parts. Not mandatory for you to do so, but definitely you can use. I don't know why this person is laughing at me, but we can use CapCut in order to use these necessary arrangements. But again, you can feel free to use any of the softwares you're comfortable with. Sorry for not mentioning this earlier, team. Thank you, Paul.
Okay, no problem, Dagi. So it's just like Dagi said, feel free to use these applications to make the video creation much simpler. So as about the deadline, as we have said, the deadline is going to be on August 11 for the second checkpoint, which is for the week 2 checkpoint at 11:59 p.m. East African time. So please try to complete the checkpoint and the demo video and try to manage your time more effectively. So I guess we can continue to the Q&A session here. So any of you guys have any questions, feel free to raise them now. Also, like if any question comes up after the session has ended, feel free to write it on the group. We will be answering and monitoring the groups. So feel free to tag us there and ask your questions. Okay, any questions? Okay, is the video going to be shared online? So yeah, maybe like we can maybe use it like if you are like, for example, passed to the grand finalists, you guys are going to be needed, are like you guys should be promoted, right? These are our finalists and something like that. So we can be using them, the videos, for that purpose. And yeah, so the videos might be shared online, but not necessarily. Okay, thank you, Minta. Any other questions? Okay, I'm not seeing any raised hands, so it's okay. Like if you come up with any questions, just like I said, you can contact us using WhatsApp, Telegram, or our email, and we'll try to reach back to you as soon as possible. Okay, great. Well, just like Dagi introduced us, yeah, my name was Paulus, and I guess we can conclude the session here. Thank you for your time. I guess see you soon, and good luck on the second week. Bye.